She is the best friend we'd all love to have until she predicted our death, Holland Roden. In the immortal words of Britney Spears, he's not a boy, not yet an alpha, Tyler Hoechlin. So we met her in Eichen House, so it makes a lot of sense that we're crazy for Shelley Hennig. He survived the New Kitsune, and he's here today, Dylan O'Brien. Alpha, Beta, Zeta, doesn't matter, he'll always be our Teen Wolf, Tyler Posey. So he's not a were-cheetah, but he is the newest Teen Wolf in Beacon Hills, Dylan Sprayberry. And last but not least, the man who controls it all, executive producer Jeff Davis.
Oh, we are? Oh my god.
Move one over.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
We're at the end.
We don't have any more chairs.
I'm in Shelley. I'm in Dylan's seat. Scoot over. Wait, no, we're good. Fine, we're fine. Oh, it didn't work. The bit didn't.
Jeff, I'm gonna let you handle that situation.
I think I broke my toe on that cartwheel.
This giant man is John Duff, our extraordinary berserker, and a special shout out to our special effects team who made
I think this just goes to show what an incredible special effects department that Teen Wolf has. I think you should give it up.
Wait, should we move over so that we're in the right place? Yes.
A little seat shuffle.
There we go.
Sorry guys, this is our first time at Comic Con. I don't know what we're doing.
All right. So
Wow, look at everybody. Oh my god.
for two quick issues before we get into talking about the new season. First, I think we all just need to give a collective round of applause to Dylan O'Brien for everything he did. Mr. Davis, I believe you have something you would like to talk about.
I do. I have a special announcement. We just found out yesterday, had to keep secret, we will be coming back for a 5th season. It will be not 12 episodes like 4th, it will be 20, which is easy. 20 more episodes of Teen Wolf coming.
Nice. Alright, so Jeff, let's talk about season 4. I have to tell you, the whole Deadpool of it all has been amazing. Seeing all these different characters come in, some with mouths, some without mouths. I mean, it's pretty dope. Can you talk about how much acid you had to do to think of? No. Can you talk about where that idea was born from?
It was actually born out of, there was not very much time between the end of season 3 and the beginning of season 4. We had to come up with ideas really quickly. And I was sitting around with my brothers during Christmas and we were reminiscing and lamenting the fact of how we were so poor in our 20s and didn't realize how poor we were being raised by a single mom. And I wanted to take it back to those sort of Spielbergian type struggles you see in like E.T., where the kids and the single mom were really poor and they had to have very human struggles. And for us in the writer's room, it was a way to get back to human problems, as opposed to creating or inventing another really complicated mythology based around a supernatural creature. So we have assassins and bad guys this year who are a little more human, but just as nasty as the others.
Nice. And I appreciate that with the addition of Dylan Sprayberry, you've continued to only cast gentlemen in 2 names. I think it's important for anyone to be actors
That's
out
how
there.
that happens.
I mean,
It's gonna be Dylan's and Tyler. We call him Little Dill. You call him Little Dill Spray?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I think I called him that once.
You said that in an interview.
For Dylan Sprayberry, what has it been like to join this show? I mean, this is a group of guys who've been together for quite a long time. Is there hazing? I mean, how rough of a fun transition has it been for you?
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. I mean, these guys, that's really echoey. These guys are great. They're like my brothers now, and we've been working for like a half a year, and it feels like we've been working together forever. It's awesome.
He's like the greatest kid alive, too. He's only 16.
Just turned 16.
For Posey and Brett, I mean, does it, on the show, Styles and Scott kind of take him under their wing? Has that been sort of replicated on set as well?
I mean, it definitely has. I mean, but we don't. I mean, I feel like he's taken us under his wing too. We just fit well together. You know, it's not like I feel like I'm older than him and we're trying to show him the ropes. It's just we're just hanging out. We're having fun, you know, and it's a great time. We were perfect. I love you. Can you marry me? Dylan Sprayberry. I will.
What about the other Dylan?
I love it. Jeff, clearly he's fitting in very well. How have you enjoyed writing for Liam, and what can we expect moving forward?
What can we expect to move forward in the season?
For Liam, yeah.
For Liam? Well, more struggle. What he's going to have to deal with in the future is he starts to learn that he's okay being a werewolf, but he's not ready to quite be the hero that Scott and Styles are. So he has a lot of struggle there. He gave an interview actually a little while ago where he had the best quote, and somebody asked him, was it scary to be suddenly working with all adult actors? And Dylan said, no, because they all act my age.
Very nice. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Yes, and by the way, for season 5, Dylan is now a series regular.
But you know, that is not the only new addition we've had to Beacon Hills in a major way this year. Malia has really... Shelley, we loved you last season. It was cemented when you made Kira do that really weird dance in the season premiere. For the record, is that really Arden dancing, or is she just an amazing fake bad dancer?
Both. I'm kidding. She's a great dancer. It was, yeah.
Right. Well, you know, it's interesting because...
It's really hard to mess that up. And he was dancing in a club.
Malia sort of fits into this world in an interesting way because she's so much more mature on some level than the rest of them. She's been living in the wilderness, she's away for her own. What do you like about what she brings to the show?
I like that she brings honesty. She doesn't have a filter, which can be a little rude sometimes, but that's why she has Styles to explain to everyone that she doesn't mean any harm. It's just all she knows, and that's one of my favorite parts about me. Is
Oh my god! This makes know what you were saying, don't worry.
I can say one of the things we're happiest with Shelley is that she has a very good sense of humor and really good comic timing. She's like, when we first saw we saw the first cut of the lacrosse game, lacrosse practice, where she's doing all the facial impressions. We knew she'd be really funny, and we're happy to be able to write humor for her and Styles.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You guys have had a lot of permutations of weird, awkward teenage romance on the show, but I feel like none have really been like this. I've been watching the whole season. I don't even know if they're actually dating, I feel like. Like, what is the deal with Styles and Malia at this point?
Wait, what's the question?
What is the deal with Styles and
Are they dating?
They're unique. They're unlike most relationships in high school, I think. They're
Do they have sex? That's what it is.
tons of sex, of course.
Yeah!
No, sex is bad.
Sex is good. Sex is bad.
Unless you're married. Oh God.
say here.
Jeff, what do you think of this question?
I can say for upcoming, they may have a rocky road ahead. So it's gonna get difficult for Malia and Styles, especially as a certain secret about her parentage comes out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who knows what that secret is?
Well, that's not the only secret being kept at the moment. I mean, Hoechlin, I feel like Derek has a huge secret that he's keeping from everyone, which we found out in last week's episode. What was your reaction when you found out your character was slowly losing all of his powers?
For me, it was actually really exciting. It was kind of an opportunity to, I think anytime you come across something with your character that you can personally relate to in like a very real kind of way is always really exciting. So for me, Derek becoming more human was much the same as I went through when I stopped playing baseball, because that was such a huge identity thing for me as a kid growing up, that when I stopped, I kind of had this weird, moment where you go, well, who am I without that? So for Derek to be losing his powers as a werewolf, he's gonna have to figure out who he is when he's not a werewolf. So it's becoming a human and moving on and finding your identity and who you are and what you stand for and the actions you take, as opposed to just a label that you might have.
The scene where Derek said to Scott, "You're really good at this," after he watched him sort of talk lean down. I thought that was such a great scene, and it was like a passing of the torch in a really interesting way.
It was funny because when you were asking Posey and Dylan about how they are with Sprayberry on set, and like being the older brothers kind of thing, it's been really weird to watch because Posey and Dylan are now the same age that I was when we started the show. And
Isn't that crazy?
Sprayberry's a little bit younger than they were, but still, it's kind of when we shot that scene, it was one of those weird moments of life. I can't see the far end of the table. What's going on?
Watch the TV. You can see everything right there.
Just look at
No, but
speaker.
oh, that's weird. I'm not gonna do that. But it was a weird moment of like, oh my god, exactly what's happening in this scene is kind of what's happening in real life. Yeah. It's like seeing Scott fill that role that Derek was in season 1, and it was a really weird kind of trippy moment. So I really enjoyed that scene. It was probably one of my favorite scenes we've ever shot on the show for me personally.
Nice. Holland, I would imagine, given everything Lydia's gotten to do this season, really finding and embracing her banshiness, there's probably a lot of things that could stick out as sort of favorite things that you've gotten to do this year.
Favorite things I've gotten to
Did Holland fart just now?
That was a mouth fart.
She's finally like the others.
Yeah. I finally have some romantic freedom. Yeah. I get to be an independent woman. You're Beyonce. Yeah. So Lydia's discovered that album, and I would say I think it's been incredible to know, and there is more to come about Lydia's history and why she's a banshee. And now that she has all this newfound power, it's just based on the fact, can she help anybody with it? And so Lydia has to be like the best at everything, including helping people. And so somehow that's supposed to be an altruistic quality in that sentence. And so she wants to help people. That's basically her MO this season, and hopefully with her power she'll be able to do so.
Awesome. Jeff,
Hell yeah.
She was talking about learning more about her family. What can you sort of say about the banshiness of it all?
You're going to learn a lot more. One of the things we really enjoyed about crafting this arc for Holland and Lydia is that we can do it slowly. We can do it over seasons and seasons, and it's a struggle for her to master her powers. And we're going to see in the next episode, especially next 2 episodes, how she struggles with that. And there's a great scene in what we call the study in the lake house, where we're going to learn a lot about the Martin family past, and actually more about in the future. There's little I can say.
Well, since you're talking about the next 2 episodes, why don't we just take a look at what's coming up for the rest of this season?
I love it. This is edited by Gabe Fleming, one of our, who's actually in the
Yeah,
audience.
Gabe! Yeah, Gabe!
This is one of
It's over there, go stalk him.
So, hope you enjoy.
Awesome, let's roll that.
No, don't.
Jeff, how many of these people on this panel are being killed off in the back half of the season? I feel like there was no one left unbloodied, unbruised, and semi-unconscious.
That sounds about right.
What can you sort of talk about what's coming up in the next stretch?
A lot of decision making, a lot of character arcs coming to a finish, I could say. You saw Peter Hale at the end of that trailer, and one of the last line he says is, "It was my bite that changed your life. It's my bite that can end it." So you're going to be seeing the fruition of Peter Hale's plan and what he intends with Scott.
That was the first time we've seen him as a wolf other than the alpha, right?
Yeah. He was a big CGI monster before.
Yes, he was. Ian has never worn the werewolf makeup before other than that moment. He was just a CGI monster. Does anybody care? Is that interesting to anybody?
We care.
Okay, thank you.
Dylan, Sprayberry, can you talk, I mean, we saw you jumping through the air, full wolfed out. Can you talk about what that was like doing for, I would imagine, the first time, unless you just do that in your downtime too?
It was really fun, especially getting to do some of my own stunts. I mean, obviously they have more people that are better at that than I am, but I get to do some of it like that.
That was a pretty impressive jump.
It was fun.
You were jumping, dude.
I was jumping. Then, he says, "My man can't jump."
And Hoechlin, based on that trailer, I would assume you don't put any shirts on for the rest of the season.
I think I got lucky in 3A and 3B, and then it caught up with me. Yeah, there was quite a bit of that, right? The first time I seen that trailer, I was unaware.
I love that. Well, I feel like it's about that time to open it up to your guys' questions. I believe there's a mic. You can all line up back. Is that... Fight! Be careful. So they throw on the microphones.
I'm not an instigator, I'm just joking, I swear.
This will be very composed.
Nobody fight.
All right.
Okay. Important question. How much time do we have? How much time do we have?
They have a while.
We got a little bit of time?
All day.
Okay, so we can get through it, please.
All right. Do we have our first question?
Whenever you get to all those.
Yeah, we are.
I mean,
We're gonna try our best not to ramble, yeah?
Hello!
Hi, I'm Emma, and I wanted to ask what drew you to audition for the show?
Not money. I mean, for me, what drew me to the audition is that it was Scott is the lead character. I had never played a lead before, so I was like, hell yeah. It was on MTV. I grew up watching MTV. I read the script. It was phenomenal, Jeff Davis. And everything was just exactly the way I wanted it to be. And then I met Dylan and Tyler, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I have to be a part of this. And then it's been history ever since. And now we make out all the time.
We don't make out.
We don't.
We just sit next to each other in underwear. I loved the script, and I loved Styles, and I wanted to audition for him.
Yeah, I like the script was the first thing that caught my attention, and then I loved how creepy Derek was actually. The first script.
You're naturally part werewolf.
I know, yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah, that was a family joke going into it that I had to be a werewolf at some point in my life, so this worked out nicely.
I saw Hoechlin at my audition, and I was like, wait, you totally have to be on this show. Because I knew him before the show. And so naturally you now are. And I was giving him like tourist points to hit in Atlanta where we used to film, and that's when I got the call, like, you're gonna be a 5'8" model off the runways of Milan. And I don't look Italian, and I'm 5'3", and as some of you might have heard the story, I somehow ended up playing Lydia, Jeff Davis, so thank you for hiring the redhead, pale, short girl to play the popular pretty girl. So thank you.
But you are playing the smart girl too.
Yeah. So yeah, and I love the script too. I mean, I think we all love the pilot.
Next question!
Yeah, let's go.
Remember me? I remember you. Is your name Andrew?
My name is Tyler Posey.
Damn it.
First of all, 3 words. Best Wi-Fi ever.
Are we supplying Wi-Fi again this year?
Yes.
I'm using it right now.
That's so cool.
And anyway, you guys inspired me to become an actor just like all of you guys. And I just realized if there's me, Tyler Posey, Tyler Hoechlin, and Tyler Posey, does that make the 3 of us the 3 Tyler Musketeers?
Yes, it will.
So my question for both Tylers and both Dylans. So what was the gnarliest scene you have ever done, and explain why?
The gnarliest
Scene in season 4.
What was the gnarliest scene we've ever done, and explain why? I think I've seen
First 5 episodes.
Season 4. I think. I don't know. The scene where I bit Dylan Sprayberry was so pivotal and such a huge moment for Scott and for the series in general. I think that was one of the most intense. It took us like 900 times.
Wasn't that like his first night?
That was Dylan's first night of working, and it was the perfect introduction to Teen Wolf. He was bloody. It was like 9 in the morning when we finished filming,
And he was screaming for hours.
he was screaming for hours. So it was perfect. Welcome to the family, buddy.
Hoechlin?
I agree with Tyler.
You want to answer?
Gnarliest scene, right?
Gnarly can kind of mean anything.
It's got to be the water.
And open for
You hated the
interpretation.
water.
Wait, which one?
I said it's got to be the water. You hated
Oh
the
yeah,
water.
if we're not saying only season 4, then definitely the fight scene in the water was hands down the most memorable for many reasons, good and bad, that we ever shot. That was very intense. A couple days of stunts, but I think it looked good, right? Like, was it worth it? Just tell me it was worth it. That's all that matters. There we go. That was good. That was key.
Dylan's.
Ooh, who goes first, D?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Do we do it real quick?
Rock, paper, scissors. 2 out of 3.
Yeah, no, this is, we gotta get to more questions.
Yeah, go.
Gnarliest scene in season 4 was I liked when Dill punched us and we tackled him down the stairs. That was awesome. I love that. D, go.
Well,
Can't say the same thing.
they took all the, I can't say the same one?
Oh, say the same one. We gotta get to more questions.
Yeah, no,
It's like we spent 8 minutes on it.
I like the one with Tyler hanging onto the roof. Because I just remember done, I had like scratches all over me from holding onto the roof all night long and yelling and bleeding.
You were actually bleeding.
I was, no.
You can't sue us for that.
But they took care of me, so it's okay.
That was him telling you can go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
I'm going with the signs over there.
More than my pillow? I don't think so.
Thank you. So I just first want to say that you guys are all so amazing and talented, and Dylan and Brian, you're perfect. So my question was, so I have this weird secret hidden talent where I can roll my R's backwards. So I was wondering if, wait, what?
What does that even mean? I
Okay,
want to see it.
okay, ready?
To see it.
So I wanted to see if any of you guys had any weird talents. And if you guys don't, then what would you like to have?
I'm like trying to find some now.
You have weird talents?
Wow.
Shelley does her own
Oh yeah.
werewolf voice.
I don't know. I have no talents. The show just makes it seem like we all have like special talents.
That may have been the hardest question.
I can skateboard. We can't do anything.
It's weird. They call us talent.
I can kick for
Trying to
it.
get us in a room, but
Yeah, what do we? Can anyone do anything with their bodies?
you said it.
Hidden talents.
What happened?
You know what we can do? We can answer a question without answering it.
Yep.
Just like we are right now. That's all of our.
Sorry, Spinner, we have no talents.
Perfect. Kill it. Okay, next question.
Hi, Hi, I love you, Dylan O'Brien. If Styles could be any supernatural character, what would you want?
Oh, you're so cute.
I love your outfit.
You better answer the question.
So, sweetie, I'm gonna answer the question now.
If you could be any supernatural creature, what would you be?
Like any supernatural character in the history of supernatural characters, or within the world of Teen Wolf? Any of them. Okay. that's out of nowhere. You can have my name tag if you want. Oh no. I'm trying to do everything to just make you stop crying.
Dylan, don't give her the name tag.
Here, okay, well now I'm giving it to you.
Next question.
I can see your butt.
Dylan, come back! We need you, Dylan.
For the record, yeah, but not have any more hugs. That was just
Okay,
all.
yeah,
But there will be
okay.
signing later, so hugs could happen. Go ahead, sir. You may ask your question.
Spider-Man.
Always and forever. Or Chewbacca.
Alright, so my question's for Jeff Davis. Are any of the characters on the show based off real people?
Not really. That sounds disappointing. I'm sorry.
People in your head, Jeff.
They're kind of. I can say some certain parts of the characters are based on probably the person I would want to be. I had a very lonely high school time, and Styles and Scott are the friendship that I wish I had. That's true, actually.
Adorable. Thank you. Next question.
Hi, my question is for Holland or any other returning cast member, and I was wondering if you had any idea just how much your characters were going to develop, either supernaturally or not, when you first took on the role.
I didn't. I mean, I was excited that Lydia finally knew she was on a werewolf show in season 2. So I would have to say you'll be excited about season 4 because she is not only embracing her power, but she's excelling at it. And yeah, so I love that I have a set of pipes, I guess, and that's considered well, it's not considered, it's channeled to a supernatural power. So I never knew I would be a banshee, no. No, to answer that question. I don't know how they knew I could scream. I think that was just like a lucky strike kind of thing. But just stop laughing. And so yeah, that's how it kind of came about. It was a surprise for me personally. Yeah, we'll see if I make it into the special effects trailer or not. I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, sweetie.
Hi.
We good?
That was really fun.
Hi. So since this is on TV, it's a lot of music, I'm curious what song you would like to see on Teen Wolf if you had input.
Howling for You by the Black Keys.
Cool.
No Black Keys fans? Awesome. No. Don't do that now. You had your chance. You guys did.
It's amazing, but I think we've already had him on.
What happened? Who's next?
What song?
Somebody say the song's way more popular than what I just said.
Do you guys know the song by Magic Rude? Why you gotta be? I like that song a lot. So I want that song on Teen Wolf. I heard that song for the first time and I texted Dylan and I was like, dude, we have to start a reggae band. And then, what did you call me, babe? He texted me, he's like, yeah, babe.
because he texted me without realizing we have to start a reggae babe. So I said, all right, babe.
Instead of band, I said babe. I didn't realize it. But I'm serious. Who says we should start a reggae band?
Check out Total War 2Rs. They're good too.
So out of that question, you got
Dave, man.
Yeah. Dylan
Featuring Iggy Azalea.
I like country.
Ziggy is.
Awesome. Thank you for your question. Hi.
Hi. If today was your last day on Earth, what would you do?
Well, that just got dark.
Eat ice cream.
I gotta put myself there for a sec.
Just get it.
I would see my family and my loved ones. That's, I mean, seriously, if I knew I was dying.
You wouldn't masturbate in public or anything?
next question.
The answer would be yes.
We have a werewolf out there.
It is Tyler!
Are you a beta?
I am. That's
Awesome.
what Orange Eye is going on.
So cool.
This is a question for the Nerewolves.
The werewolves?
Yeah.
That's funny.
What's it like? I obviously know wearing makeup myself. What's it like wearing the full beta makeup if you've never worn it before?
Let's ask the newest one.
You should answer that first.
Wearing the beta makeup is awesome. You sit in the chair for an hour and a half, and you get a bunch of makeup put on, and it smells awesome.
It's 2 hours.
It burns a little bit, but I mean the end result is really cool, and you get to run around and scare the crap out of people on set and dress like a werewolf.
It's a lot easier for them now because they don't have to wear contacts.
Yeah, we used to, before he came on the show, we used to have to wear contacts. Are you wearing contacts? Where'd you go? Are you wearing contacts? Are they weird? Do you hate them? Oh, okay, well, this is... we didn't have prescription. I don't wear contacts, so it was weird. But it's cool. Other than that, it's awesome. I'm sure you kind of understand. Are you wearing wolf makeup right now? Beta? So you know how it is?
Thank you very much for your question.
Wearing makeup, I think.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hello. I guess I don't know who could really answer this question. Maybe Tyler Hoechlin. Do you know if Peter Hale will ever stop wearing V-necks?
Well, Hoechlin, you're pretty close to Ian Bowen.
Could I tell you
It wasn't the first
favorite question I've ever gotten?
Just call
Only because I can't wait to tell Ian that was the question.
You should ask Ian Bowen that question.
Knowing Ian, no.
They'll just get deeper.
Yes, they'll be deeper and wider. It'll be these, and then it'll be a
Just
U.
the best.
It's a very stretched out W. It'll be outrageous. Yeah.
But he can rock a V-neck better than anyone else.
He can do
So
it.
why the hell not?
If you got it, flaunt it, baby.
There you go.
Thanks for your question. Hi.
Hi, my question's for Tyler.
Which one?
Posey.
Hey, brother.
Hey, being a person of color, like especially a Hispanic person, like how does it feel knowing that like you're kind of like a gateway for other actors that are of Hispanic descent? That I mean, like you're a real inspiration to people of color. Does it ever like bleed into your character?
First of all, I think that's so cool. All I ever want to do is inspire people and just inspire people to do more with their lives and do what they want to do. So already it's one of the coolest things. And I didn't even really know that. It just wasn't even in my head when I started doing Teen Wolf that I could inspire people of color to do what I do. And has it bled into my character? It hasn't really, but I like it like that because it's more natural. You know, it's not we don't touch up on it all the time or at all, really. Do we? Is Scott McCall Mexican or not? What is he?
His mom's maiden name is Delgado.
Okay, yeah, so Scott is Mexican. But I think it's more natural that we don't really touch upon it that much. But yeah, I think it's great. All I ever want to do, like I said, is inspire people. So I'm glad that's transcending a little bit. Yeah.
Great question. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. I was wondering what happened to Danny.
Jeff, what do you think about that question?
Jeff, your thoughts on that? You have not seen the last of Danny.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Jasmine, and I just wanted to know, I know Dylan on the show is definitely comedic relief, but Offset, who's the comedic relief? Is it Dylan or Tyler Posey?
Oh man,
It's a tie. It's a dead tie. There's
not one
can't pick
person
one.
who's not funny though.
I think all of us are.
Everyone is funny on this
are equal. I don't think it can be just between me and Dylan.
Yeah.
I think everyone here, even though I talk about masturbating and pooping a lot, it's
We have very different senses of humor.
there's different sense of humors on the set.
They both. It's like Offset. It's like an ensemble sitcom. I feel like
It is. It really is.
It's just a constant-
Shelley's hilarious. Dylan's hilarious. Hoechlин's hilarious.
This is so genuine. I can't.
It is genuine. I just didn't. There's no way. Holland, you're the funniest in the world. I love listening to you talk. I love.
Holland is so funny.
We're a sitcom. We're a walking sitcom.
Yeah.
It's because we're drunk all the time.
Basically, no one.
Spin off to
a reality show. We're gonna have a reality show of us just walking around.
any more career or anything. We're just gonna be like, MTV, please take us back for a reality show. We're just gonna reenact to make it work. Oh man, sorry.
We got your answer. Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to say that Teen Wolf has a really wonderful representation of women on the show, which is really refreshing. And I wanted to ask if Holland and Shelley, if you guys feel responsibility of that weight on your shoulders of representing women in a world that, in television, where women are often not represented.
Yeah, I mean, I was a women's studies major for part of my time in college, and it's, 4 people on TV are women, so it's actually 25% of all people. And so for the fact that half of our cast is female, statistically that's huge. So thank you, Jeff Davis. And on that note, yeah, I love that, for my character, I love that the archetype isn't stereotypical, and it's not the archetype. And I've said in the past, and it hasn't changed, that I love that she's smart and she's not afraid to know the answer right next to the boy in class, and not afraid to show that. So I think it starts with just what's represented in society, and if you see it on TV, then maybe other people can emulate that if that's a fear of theirs. So yeah, I think that's from my character where I've maybe contributed in a long drawn out sentence.
There's a lot of damsels in distress on television, and what I love about Jeff is he writes really strong female characters. And my favorite part about Malia is that she's the big spoon. The little spoon.
I mean, how cute is that?
I mean, it makes Malia look stronger.
Oh, and let's give a special shout out to Arden.
I'm so jealous of her sword fighting. That's amazing. So yeah.
Thank you for your question.
Hi, I come from Spain, so sorry for my English.
It's perfect. You're communicating.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Before I ask my question, which is for Shelley, I wanted to thank Tyler Hoechlin and Dylan O'Brien for coming last month to Vienna and roasting under a pyramid with all of us. I hope you still remember that.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Hard to forget. That was really hot.
Yeah, it was.
But I remember more things about it.
And now to my question for Shelley was about Maria because I like this character a lot. And how did she adapt so fast and so easy to be a normal teenager?
Shelley, do you remember?
Jeff, do you want to take this, or do you want me to just quote what you told me last night?
No.
No, it's nothing bad. What are you talking about?
We laugh about it, but I said to Shelley, because we laughed in the writer's room about it. We didn't want to do 5 episodes of Styles teaching Malia how to use a fork.
For 8 episodes.
We were hoping that the audience would forgive a little passage of time in the few months that she was adapting, but it's a little bit of TV license.
What?
I'm going to be roasted online for that.
I know.
Yeah, but she still struggles. It's not like she's fully, functional.
Thank you very much for your question.
All right, hi, I'm Zuzha. I'm from Finland, and I just wanted to give a very quick shout out to the amazing casting and the amazing intro sequence that I can never escape. I would do it in any other TV show, but it's unbelievable. And since I've just been told that I need to be pretty quick, so I wanted to ask for the 2 Dylans and Tyler that since the sports seem to be a very big part of the show, did you guys actually end up learning lacrosse? And if so, who is the best?
I mean, Dylan and I have played pass over the years.
I can pass real good.
Dylan and I can pass pretty damn good. I don't know how we would do it in an actual game though.
Oh my god, well horribly. I know I would do horribly in a game, but that's...
I think I would throw up halfway through.
Yeah.
What about you, man? You're pretty good at lacrosse, aren't you?
He's pretty athletic.
We're all athletic.
Okay, hold on. The lacrosse balls are almost entirely CGI. That says something.
Yeah, they blew mine to the net. So.
He sucks at lacrosse.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Nice jersey.
That's good. Thank you.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. It's the first hero jersey I've ever seen.
Awesome.
Is that the first one ever?
Yeah.
It's mine. I made it.
It's the first one ever.
We gotta show that to Arden. She'll love it.
Yeah, she would love that.
Okay, well, anyways, my question. People behind me that want to ask things. So, every werewolf pack has a motto that will calm them. For the Hills, it's Alpha, Beta, Omega, and for DeMarcos, it's the Sun, the Moon, the Truth. So, what's the callback motto gonna be, or what are your personal, mottos to calm you down when you're talking to people who are really cool?
Ice cream. Donuts, donuts, donuts.
Our mottos. I think about them peeing. I do. I really do. So that's my thing. Is I remind myself that their insides are the same as mine, including their organs and emotions. Is that the question, or did I just That's my motto when I'm talking to cool people, if that's the answer.
I forgot the question.
It's
my personal motto. My mantra
would be the mantra calm a beta in Scott's pack.
So would it be for Tyler or for Scott?
Poop, poop, poop.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you think it would be for Scott though?
My homie, right? I just love it.
Posey, come back to us.
I don't know.
I have what is this? Be your own anchor.
Be your own anchor. That's good. I like that. That's Scott's mantra. Be your own anchor. So, did anybody get that tattooed on them? Does anybody have "Be your own anchor" tattooed on them? You will. That's awesome.
Contractually binding. Thank you for your question.
Yes, thank you.
This is our last.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
We spent all the time. Yes, you're off. No pressure.
Wow, I'm shaking. Okay, sorry. I forgot my question.
Yeah.
No, okay. I remember. Okay, if you could ship literally, you could literally ship anyone on the show. I feel that. It just feels like that. I have to ask for the internet. If you could ship anyone on the show that's not already canon, do you know what that means?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay.
That should be the last question.
This is the last question in the entire panel.
That's what I'm saying. Can you think of a better question?
No.
We're doing it?
We got answers though.
Let's do it. Ship. Our best ship on the
Yeah,
show.
that's not already.
Let's see. I think Gerard and Liam. Exactly. What's the point?
Coach and Argent. I think that would be fun.
What?
They would fight like little bears. Between the two of them with their swords of humor. Cogent.
I still like the sheriff and Mama McCall.
I think that's the most popular. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Because then we would be brothers.
I can't say it. Yeah, because then we would be blood related.
We'd be brothers.
You know? That's how that works, right? You're all laughing and I can't hear what you're saying. I'm just going to assume I'm correct. Okay.
Jeff, what are the chances of any of those amazing choices happening?
You know, we've been talking a lot in the writer's room about Stilinski and Melissa. Oh, they do have a certain chemistry, don't they?
Yeah.
I kind of ship Styles and Kate, though.
They have been like, you guys hate, I know no response on that. I've been bugging Jeff about that.
He's been talking about it since season 1.
I was like, hey, you know, Kate's open. Originally I thought it'd be a really cool, a really funny scene if she had to like get information out of me, so she like made out with me and made me tell her something. Remember? Which is so 18 of me to say.
These are the conversations we had season 1 when we all lived together.
Amazing. Just a Jeff tomorrow. It's nice to know that you're so open to pitches from the cast, Jeff.
Yes.
Well, listen, thank you guys. I'm supposed to tell you that the bestiaries that were passed around were actually MTV commissioned those from a New York-based artist, Swan Smith. He wrote and illustrated them. You either got them or will be getting them. And this afternoon at my handwriting says 7, but that could be wrong. Oh no, at 5, sorry. At the Teen Wolf booth at 5, he will be signing them, and you should all stop by the Teen Wolf booth on the convention floor, who's 3729. I have the worst handwriting. It's between halls D and E. Thank you to the Teen Wolf cast so much for being here.
Wow. Look at him rush on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not rush to the front of the stage.